What's up, YouTube? I'm friendly. I'm in your neighborhood, virtually. And I'm a comic book dude. That's me, your friendly neighborhood comic book dude. So, time to showcase some collectibles. Just some tweaks, some things, some changes. We're always changing things here on the channel as, we kind of like do this like a science experiment. We cause and effect, we see what works and what doesn't. I've decided to start limiting the things I show you guys on the screen, not a drastic amount, just in the sense that if they're very low priced items, very low rarity, things like that, because generally speaking, if it's not that expensive, it's probably easy to come by, probably something that you guys can get easily without having to see it from me. It'll still be for sale in the groups and the things when I post them, but just to not waste your guys' time on YouTube watching these videos. So might see my cat there. She's exploring at the moment, so Star-Lord might pop her head in or out. I don't know. So yeah, there's that. Same kind of thing too with the Patreon stuff. I used to show you guys like the things that sold, whether they were available or not. I think going forward we're gonna not do that. I'm gonna reserve those things for those people. If they sell, they sell. You might still see the pictures for them in the groups, and if that's helps as an incentive for you guys to be like, man, if I'd been a Patreon subscriber, I would have gotten that. We'll do that. But both as a way to save on screen time for you guys, as well as get the items out to those people faster, just seems like a better idea to save some time. So let's get to it. All right. Well, this first one, if you imagine we were a QVC channel show trying to advertise something for sale, what's the one thing that you gotta buy for the person that you can't find gifts for? Well, I know for sure that for everybody, that's gonna be a necklace of ears. No, not really. I mean, it's not for everybody, but courtesy of our boy Daryl Dixon, his claim to fame. Yep. It's limited edition. It's actually limited number, which I don't see too often when it comes to this Walking Dead stuff, which is kind of cool. But it is number 252 of 1676. So that's pretty cool. Kind of pricey though, because it's a Gentle Giant and because it's limited number. It's $125. But again, limited. It comes like with this like plaque display thing. It's from Gentle Giants. The quality's good, and it's from about 7 years ago, so probably about the time that the Walking Dead show was just kind of getting out there. The hype was was starting to peak. Maybe it hadn't quite gotten there yet, so the people that were interested would go out to the stores, buy their things, and be gone. So by the time collectors caught up and were like, damn, I'm really interested in Walking Dead, these type of things were long gone. So 125 is what this one's gonna run you. Not the most expensive thing you've ever seen here. But, definitely for the hardcore Daryl Dixon Walking Dead fans. What else? What do we have here? Yeah, she's pretty good. So the next one is for you fans of Teen Titans. Think more comic Teen Titans and less like cartoon, like Go or those things. Because Starfire looks very adult in this, which not a problem, but not something you want to get for your small child who runs around screaming about Teen Titans Go. It's just not a thing. Again, the statue is in here. It's open to check for damage. Seal's broken. And where this was stored, unfortunately, there's some fading on the box in the front and back. A little bit of what we call sun damage. If you're just showcasing the box like this, or you're not even using the box, doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. But for some, those little idiosyncrasies are a thing, and you're entitled to that. That being said, Starfire, she a limited number? She looks like she should be, but if she has one, it's not pronounced. It's either way. I mean, these are always some form of limited number. It just wasn't told ahead of time. But this one is going to run $110. for this lovely beauty of a bust, or busty beauty. Let's see. Star-Lord's just literally sitting here next to the laptop, like eyeballing me. I don't know why. I want to know what you're waiting for. You gonna come and visit in the video? Well, next would be... I think that would be our boy here, Flash. This is one of those lovely Artifacts Kotobukayas. That actually looks like they did like a series of them. It looks New 52-ish, but then again, it could also just be like classic Flash tuned up for the Artifacts 1/6 scale statues. What's the year in this guy? Yeah, that's right. These are always Kotobukayas almost never say. My kanji is not serviceable, so I could not tell you. But I'd peg it somewhere in the 2010s. It just the way I've seen a lot of these Kotobukayas over the years. That's about when they came out. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that before. It's like a cool sketch of the Flash on the side of that box. It's pretty cool. Not that expensive, all things considered, for what he is. That's $75. $75. Beautiful piece. Never opened. Seals are intact, so this is 100% new. What's next? Probably this huge thing that's been like looming in the background of the video the whole time. So sooner or later somebody's gonna be like, "When is he gonna touch it?" And I know when I watch videos, I don't like waiting till the end. So there's that. There is that. There's this guy. He's our lovely friend here, Harrison Ford. Actually, no, it's Indiana Jones, aka Henry Walton Jones Jr. He's an ultimate quarter-scale figure from a little-known company called, where is it? Art Asylum is the name of them. Although it was done in conjunction with Diamond Select Toys, I would not be surprised if Diamond did a catch and release on Art Asylum, because I have not seen Art Asylum stuff in years. So if they were doing partnerships with them and then Diamond Select still has stuff coming out and Art Asylum doesn't, who knows? The only other Art Asylum piece we've had on the channel is actually, there was a, oh god, what the heck was it? It was, it's gonna kill me. Alice Cooper. That's what it was. It's a quarter scale Alice Cooper like this. However, the way they did that statue, or not that statue, that figure, he had like a way huger hole, like in the middle, like to like push him and touch him. And because of that, he was super dusty. Like, you know, just leaving him out and stuff. And there may be some in here, but this guy looks relatively untouched. Oh wow, he's even got a cool little stand on the inside to like help him stand straight up. That's cool. Indiana Jones. I remember this thing not being that pricey. Yeah, this is from 2008 from a defunct company. So time, discontinued. All these things should scream money. This guy's $100. I just showed you several things smaller than this that cost more. So I mean, if you're a big Indiana Jones fan, this is quality. This is probably one of the best quarter scale figures you'll find of him, if not the only quarter scale at the very least. Yep, $100 for our boy Indy. What is next? No. None of them. So in the tradition of some of these McFarlane like deluxe box sets that I seem to find for you guys, there was the Loomis and the Michael Myers. There was the Jaws. There's tons of them. There's Hellraiser, although actually that was probably Spencer's. But there's a lot of these, and this one is a little different than most. It is just a giant figure on a platform, and I say that, and I don't mean to diminish it. I just I think what they traded for having multiple things in this box, they traded up for like details. So you got yourself what looks like original King Kong, like what would have been black and white King Kong and the woman he's grabbing. I could be wrong. There are many iterations of it, of King Kong. The side of the box makes me think it's the original, but I've got nothing that confirms that 100% one way or the other. Cool piece. It's a McFarlane for sure. And it looks like it came out in the year 2000, so 20 years old. 20-year-old for Grape Ape here. And wow, that's another one where like price just don't enter into it. Try to guess. I'll give you like 3 seconds. What do you think? How much? That last Jaws was $375. What do you think he is? 60 bucks. I don't know. Market value, that's what people want. I don't know if it's just because there's only a small niche of people that have it, or everybody already has it. I couldn't tell you, but 60 bucks seems like a steal for this. This probably cost more than 60 when it came out. I don't know, but that's what you're gonna pay for him. Oh boy, get rid of those. That might be. Where is that? Yeah, wow. This, on the other hand, again, another case of irony here. Got ourselves a deluxe set NECA here. I think this was probably before they started doing the Ultimate Series NECAs. It was 2016. Yeah, this might have been their first foray into that, and it did well, apparently, given the price. We got ourselves here an Aliens Rescuing Newt Deluxe Set. So that's, you got Ripley going after Newt there. They give you all kinds of like cool little scenes you can do with them too. It's kind of cool. Don't know if they actually have any of that stuff in there, or they just gave you those cool backdrops. But yeah, they're all in there, brand new, never opened, beautiful stuff. $85. 85 was the market value on this thing, you know, the average. So I mean, higher, lower, and I mean, you guys know, I mix in open and loose and things like that. I've been accused several times of underselling collectibles. I'm sorry. I guess it's the benefit of consigning them. I mean, as cool as I think they are, they don't belong to me, so because I'm selling them for somebody else, I don't have the same level of attachment somebody who's selling it from their own collection, and the monetary value that they feel it's worth getting would be different for them. So, but yeah, 85 bucks seems high to me, but I paid that much for action figures before, so I can't really say much. I think our other NECAs though are like, yeah, no, that ain't. It's a no show. This. I don't think it's a coincidence. Actually, it is super a coincidence because I had this item in my possession as of Sunday, and the lovely poster we have behind me, if you can't tell, it's the 80th anniversary of Joker poster there, lovely Bruce Timm art. I only got yesterday. So there's just no correlation to the fact that I happen to have this Dark Knight Joker Mafix Medicom action figure. Yeah. Just worked out that way. A lot of these are sort of hard to come by. They didn't limit number them in the strictest sense, but they're imports, so it's always like a sign that there's going to be lots of them floating around the States. Full disclosure, as always, there's box roughness. You might not be able to see it, but if you touch this, it's kind of rough there. There's some dings, there's some nicks. So this one is probably not for the faint of heart when it comes to like, oh my god, I need a perfect box. No, don't do it. Don't do it for that. But if you need this guy to complete your collection and maybe you're sliding him in sideways somewhere, all you're going to see is, you know, the sides or something like that. Or, you know, maybe if you display him and it's you're not a stickler about that stuff. This guy's for you. And he's, again, a little pricier because he's like an import, and I factored the box damage into the price. He should go for about 90. That's the average for this guy. You know, Heath Ledger Joker, it just sells. But we're going to go with 75 on this one. Knock off a little bit for the box damage. So, there's that. Next we have ourselves another Gentle Giant piece. We don't usually have 2 of those in 1 week. But I've been grabbing like these busts the last couple weeks. So we got ourselves a little Gentle Giant Incredible Hulk mini bust. These are always limited as well. So this was limited to 720 pieces. Our boy is 220 out of 720. So lower end, relatively speaking. He's about 7.5 inches high. A little siding view for you, a little side boob. A little front side boob there for you. Cool little bio on the back. Yeah, Gentle Giant just does beautiful work, and it shows. You can see the sinewy muscles. You can see the veins. It's beautiful, beautiful work here. Hulky boy. Oh yeah, when did this come out to? Do we have a date on this one? 2011. So roughly 10 years old. A little less than that. So probably factors into the price here a little bit. $100 though. I think that's cheaper than we had a Black Widow last week. Hype might be up for her because of the upcoming movie. But $100. $100 for this limited boy. Where to go next? Nope. Probably do these. Yeah. So we've had some of these before, and I have to do a little bit more digging to find out how many variations they did. Because I know for a fact we had a Son of Frankenstein Sideshow at one point, but I also know for a fact that it didn't look like the cover image of this one. I'm not sure if they did multiple versions. I couldn't tell you. I've since sold the previous ones. But got ourselves a Son of Frankenstein here. Beautiful artwork as always on these boxes. Images from the films and things like that. But this one's not that pricey. As some of these things go, he's running about $70. Just beautiful sideshow piece from 02 here. Wow, 18 years old. $70 is, again, this is probably, I don't know what these sideshows ran for, because sideshows stuff is just so pricey. That might even be retail. You might be paying 18 years later retail for this guy. So, I mean, if you're a Sideshow Universal Studios guy, this might be an easy hole to fill. It's not that pricey, especially compared to the next one, which I'm about to show you, which I triple checked on this. I checked every which way, because I'm always skeptical when I see high prices on things that related items aren't as high. But we got ourselves a creature of the Black Lagoon. I've often speculated that Creature just didn't get the love that he deserved when his stuff was coming out, and there's lots of reasons. You get more people in the world, you get more fans, you get more people looking for the stuff, and there's just only so much supply. Could be renewed interest because of the there's that movie a couple of years ago, the love story that depicts not him but a creature very similar to him, that kind of re-sparked some interest. I could not tell you, but yep. Show him one more time. $250. Several have sold for upwards of $300. There are also several loose ones I found. So I weigh the odds here. $250. I feel bad about that, but it's what are you gonna do? If it's hard to come by, it's hard to come by. Oh man, I think we're nearing the end here. Which one of those was more? Yeah, wow. Okay, so we'll save that for last. Alright. So as is becoming tradition, I grab 2 Bowen statues a week. Bowen are lovely friends from out in California, who I don't believe are in business anymore, which is a continued reason that these seem to sell for obscene amounts of money week after week. First one is a beautiful painted Mystique statue. You know, all the deets there, which, yeah, she's about 12, a little over 12 inches they got her at. I lied. I said California. Bones started in California. All the statues that we've been getting have Oregon PO box addresses. So, but anyway, I digress. So Mystique was out of 1,000 pieces. We got one of the towards the end one. She's 924. That doesn't make her any less lovable. She's a beautiful shapeshifter. We love her all the same. We may not love her price of $315, but again, much like our friendly creature there, when they hard to come by, they hard to come by. And the last one. I believe this is our last thing. Just double check one more time. No, actually, we got somebody hiding down there. Second to last thing. This lovely guy. Been seeing a lot of these floating around lately on the horror groups and things. So when I came across one, I said, well, seems about time. I don't think I saw this one in particular, but I've seen these, like, good guy Chucky figures recirculating a little bit. They're from our friends at Mezco. It's just got that Mezco feel to it, too, like some of the Annabelles and stuff that we've sold. Beautiful piece. You probably want to know which one he is, though, right? Because they've done multiples. That is our Bride of Chucky. Good, what the hell is his name? It's our Bride of Chucky. Good guy. When did this come out, too? Wow. 2013. Wow. Not that pricey, though. I mean, relative to some of the things I've shown you, it's about $85. Honestly, something like this retails for about 100, maybe a little more. So you're probably getting a deal. There's probably a decent amount of these out there, so $85 might not be bad for a sealed brand new one. And yeah, the seals are intact on him, so yeah. Alright, now the real last item. The other half of our Bowen stuff. Here, this is a beautiful piece. If it wasn't $500, I would probably keep it, because I'm a fan of the Norse part of the Marvel Universe. You see her? Can you see the Valkyrie? Oh, she's over 14 inches tall. Sculpted by Randy Bowen himself. Oh, man. And she was limited to 700 pieces. Probably because she's so freaking huge. She's one of the bigger ones. And she's number 679 out of 700. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful figure. A little up-close action for you. Beautiful piece. I can't justify 500 for this, but I know based on past Bowen sales that there are other people that can. So she will, I'm sure, go to a good home. Other than that, that's what I got for you guys this week. So, you know, as always, like, follow, subscribe, comment, tell me things, you know, shit on my parade, suggestions, requests, things like that. You know, got other content I'm starting to roll out. Again, mentioned the Patreon earlier. If you want to subscribe, it's $1 a month. It helps me grow in terms of hoarding that money a little bit to get better equipment for YouTube and streaming and that sort of thing. Or it gives you, you know, at the very lowest tier, gets you 24-hour early access. So, I mean, like I said, there are things that I didn't show you in the video that have already sold to people on Patreon because they got an early access on you guys. Feel free to check the links in the description for where all these things will be up for sale. My personal Facebook group is there too, that usually most things go to first, after Patreon, obviously. But again, as always, I've been your friendly neighborhood comic book dude. I'll catch you guys next time.